Tonight wraps up being yet another tough day on Wall Street amid fears of inflation on the ongoing conflict with Iraq. So the Dow hitting a new low for the year, dropping more than 768 points.
It's now on pace for its worst month since 2022. And it comes amid growing questions about what President Trump knew or didn't know before he attacked Iran.
Garrett Hake with NBC is in Washington tonight with the answers that lawmakers now are demanding.
As the war in Iran nears the 3-week mark, President Trump heading to Delaware as the bodies of Americans killed in the war return to the U.S. But it's his director of national intelligence in the hot seat before a Senate committee today on what the intelligence community briefed the president before he attacked Iran. Tulsi Gabbard, who in the past has often spoken out against war with Iran, today praising the military's success.
The regime in Iran appears to be intact but largely degraded due to attacks on its leadership and military capabilities.
Democrats say there was no imminent threat from Iran, that the war didn't have to start, and that the intelligence community knew that.
So the assessment of the intelligence community is that Iran's nuclear enrichment program was obliterated by last summer's airstrikes.
Yes.
Was it the assessment of the intelligence community that there was an imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime?
The intelligence community assessed that Iran maintained the intention to rebuild and to continue to grow their nuclear enrichment capability.
Was it the assessment of the intelligence community that there was a, quote, imminent nuclear threat posed by the Iranian regime, yes or no?
Senator, the only person who can determine what is and is not an imminent threat is the president.
Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratcliffe drawing the ire of Democratic lawmakers over whether President Trump understood that Iran would close the Strait of Hormuz, leaving much of the world's oil bottled up.
This has long been an assessment of the IC that Iran would likely hold the Strait of Hormuz as leverage.
And my question is, was that communicated to the president in the lead up to this action?
I'm having a hard time finding out whether the White House asked or whether there was a brief, whether the president knew. Did he know this was going to happen, or did he just disregard it?
And in another contentious Senate hearing this morning, the president's new DHS secretary nominee, Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullen, faced a bipartisan grilling, which may leave his confirmation in some jeopardy. The committee chairman, Rand Paul, leaving the hearing saying he will vote against his fellow Republican senators' confirmation. Garrett Hake, NBC News, the White House.